Good morning, dear students. Today we discuss about the conformation of ethane. Molecular formula of ethane is C2H6. Generally we write ethane as CH3CH3. The structural formula of ethane is like this. This is the two-dimensional structural formula of ethane. For conformational isomerism, we have to consider the Newman projection formula. Now, how can we convert two-dimensional structure of ethane into a Newman projection formula? This is the question. So for that, first we have to draw a Sohart formula of ethane, and from Sohart formula we can draw a Newman projection formula. For drawing Sohart formula, we have to consider the three-dimensional structure of ethane. Now here, this is the three-dimensional structure of ethane. With the model, we can see how to draw a two-dimensional structure of ethane into a Sohart structure. So, see, this molecule looks like this. This is the front carbon, this is the back carbon. So front carbon looks like this, and the back carbon looks like this. So here are the hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. There are three hydrogens to this carbon number 1, and there are three hydrogens to this carbon number 2, the back carbon. Getting this? So here, this carbon is a front carbon. We number this as a carbon number 1, and this carbon is a back carbon, and we number this carbon as carbon number 2. This structure is a eclipse conformation. Okay, and the structure is called as Sohart formula. Getting this? Now, in this structure, we fix the carbon number 1 and rotate the carbon number 2 by 60 degrees along C1, C2 bond. Along C1, C2 bond, we rotate the molecule by fixing carbon number 1 and rotating the carbon number 2. So structure obtained after rotation is like this. So we rotate this one, rotate by 60 degrees. So here you can see the structure obtained is this one. Getting this? Here we place the hydrogens, here we place the hydrogens. Now this structure is called as staggered conformation. And in Sohart formula, we are getting two structures, eclipse conformation and staggered conformation. Now we can convert Sohart formula into Newman projection formula. For that, we have to observe this molecule along C1, C2 bond. So when we view the ethane molecule, Sohart formula of ethane molecule, along C1, C2 bond, getting this? So when we view along C1, C2 bond, you can observe that this carbon is exactly behind, sorry, this hydrogen is exactly behind this hydrogen. This hydrogen is exactly behind this hydrogen, and this hydrogen exactly behind this hydrogen. In other words, we can say this hydrogen is eclipsed to each other, these hydrogens are eclipsed to each other, and these hydrogens are eclipsed to each other. Now for drawing Newman projection formula, here the formula is drawn like this: a center point and periphery of the circle. Center point indicates the front carbon and circle indicates the back carbon. Getting this? So this is the front carbon, this is the back carbon. So at the front carbon, we observe the structure like this: hydrogen, hydrogen and hydrogen. And at the back carbon, carbon number 2, the hydrogens are observed like this. Are you getting this? Okay. So this is the eclipsed structure in Newman projection formula. Similarly, this staggered conformation can be drawn into Newman staggered conformation in Ford formula can be drawn in Newman projection formula. Now consider the Newman projection formula. Okay. So we fix the carbon number 1 and rotate the carbon number 2 by 60 degree like this. So the structure obtained is like this. Getting this? So this can be drawn here. A center point, carbon number 1 is fixed while the back carbon is rotated. So we get this structure. So this is a staggered conformation in Newman projection formula. The rotation is same by 60 degree. So when we go on rotating the carbon number 2 by 60 degree, we get different conformations in ethane. Getting this? So now we draw the different conformations of ethane. Now we draw the Newman projection formula of ethane in eclipse conformation. Like this. Now for better understanding, we replace these 2 hydrogens by a different colored ball like this. Like this. Okay. So now this is the eclipse conformation at which the dihedral angle is 0 degree. Dihedral angle is the angle between H, C, C, H. So the angle between these 2 bonds, this bond and this bond, is 0 degree. Now we rotate these by 60 degree. You can see. So the structure obtained is like this. Okay, and dihedral angle is between these 2 hydrogen is 60 degree. Okay, again we rotate by 60 degree. We get the structure like this. Again rotate the structure by, here the diagonal angle is 120. Again rotate by 60 degree. So the structure obtained is like this, where the dihedral angle between these two hydrogens, the dihedral angle between these two hydrogen is 180. Again rotate these by 60 degree. We obtain the structure like this. And the dihedral angle between these two hydrogens from this side is 240. Again we rotate by 60 degree. We get the structure like this. Where the dihedral angle between these two hydrogens from this side is 300 degree. Again rotate this by 60. We obtain the structure number 1, where the angle between these two is 360 degree. Getting this? Okay. So with model we can see how these structures are obtained. So here initially the dihedral angle is 0 between these two hydrogens. Now we fix the carbon number 1 front carbon and rotate the carbon number 2 back carbon. Rotate the back carbon. You get the structure 2. Again rotate by 60. The dihedral angle between these two atoms, these two hydrogen atoms, is 120 and you get the structure number 3. Again rotate this by 60. You can get this structure number 4, in which the dihedral angle between this hydrogen and this hydrogen is 180. Again rotate the structure by 60. The dihedral angle between this hydrogen and this hydrogen from this side is 240. Again rotate the structure. You get this conformation. And the dihedral angle between this hydrogen and this hydrogen from this side, not from this side, from this side it is 60, but consider from this side it is 300 degree. And again rotate the structure. We get this structure in which the dihedral angle between these two hydrogen is 360. Okay, actually it is 0, but when we consider one complete rotation of these hydrogens, then the dihedral angle is 360. Getting this? Now, by observing these structures, we can observe that in case of ethane, we get only two types of conformations, that are eclipse conformation, structure number 1, structure number 3, structure number 5 and structure number 7. We get eclipse conformation, and another conformation which we obtain is staggered conformation. So this is the staggered conformation, structure number 2, structure number 4 and structure number 6. So, are you getting this? Okay. So I rub this part. Okay. Now in this conformation of ethane, we obtain two types of structures: eclipse conformation and staggered conformation. The dihedral angle at which eclipse conformation is observed is 0 degree, 120 degree, 240 degree and 360 degree. While the staggered conformation is observed at dihedral angle 60 degree, 180 degree and 300 degree. Getting this? Okay. So we get total 7 structures, 4 of eclipse conformation and 3 of staggered conformation. Now come to the next point. What is eclipse conformation and what is the staggered conformation? What is the stability of these two structures? Okay. So we see eclipse conformation of ethane. Eclipse conformation, it is the conformation in which the hydrogens which are present on the adjacent carbon are maximum close to each other. So here you can see in this structure these two hydrogens are maximum close to each other. Getting this? See? Okay. Since they are maximum close to each other, the bonding electron pair of CH bond and the bonding electron pair of this CH bond repel each other. Since they repel each other, a torsional strain is created, torsional interaction is created, and due to torsional interaction, energy of eclipse conformation increases. Now in the eclipse conformation, there are 3 hydrogen-hydrogen eclipsing interactions. This is the one hydrogen-hydrogen eclipsing interaction, this is another hydrogen-hydrogen eclipsing interaction, and this is another hydrogen-hydrogen eclipsing interaction. The value of one hydrogen-hydrogen eclipsing interaction is 1 kilocalorie per mole. One kilocalorie per mole. Since in eclipse conformation of ethane there are 3 hydrogen-hydrogen eclipsing interactions, the total energy of the molecule is 3 kilocalorie per mole. The energy of this molecule is high, this structure is high, and therefore it is less favorable structure. So we see the second structure, that is staggered conformation. In staggered conformation, the dihedral angle, or we can say the hydrogen on two adjacent carbon atoms are maximum apart from each other, and the energy of this structure is 0 kilocalorie per mole. So if we consider the stability of staggered and eclipse, staggered conformation is more stable than the eclipse conformation. The energy barrier between staggered conformation and eclipse conformation is 3 kilocalorie per mole. At room temperature, we cannot get the eclipse conformation, we cannot isolate the eclipse conformation and staggered conformation, because the energy at room temperature is 20 kilocalorie per mole, while the energy required for rotation along C1 C2 bond for converting eclipse into staggered and staggered into eclipse is 3 kilocalorie per mole. So we cannot isolate the conformations. Okay. Now we can see the energy profile diagram of eclipse and staggered conformation. So let's start. We are having two axes. The x-axis is dihedral angle and y-axis is of energy in kilocalorie per mole. Okay, so suppose this is, here suppose we have a 0, here we have 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so I draw an imaginary line here like this. Okay, and here I write the dihedral angle 60, 120, 180, 240, 300 and 360. Okay. Now, when dihedral angle is 0, at 0 dihedral angle, we obtain a eclipse conformation of ethane, and energy of eclipse conformation is 3 kilocalorie per mole. So at 0 degree, we have eclipse conformation having energy 3 kilocalorie per mole. At 60 degree, we obtain staggered conformation having energy 0 kilocalorie per mole. At 120 degree, we obtain eclipse conformation having the energy 3 kilocalorie per mole. Again, at 180, we obtain staggered conformation having energy 0 kilocalorie per mole. Again, we obtain at 240 we obtain eclipse conformation, at 300 we obtain staggered conformation, and at 360 we obtain the eclipse conformation. Now join this point. When we join this point, energy profile diagram is obtained like this. Okay. So these are all the conformation at 0 degree, at 120 degree, at 240 degree and at 360 are eclipse conformation, and the conformations at 60 degree, 180 degree and 300 degree are staggered conformation, and the energy difference between these two is 3 kilocalorie per mole. The observations from graph are, the first observation is the eclipse conformation is having higher energy while the staggered conformation is having lower energy. Second observation is that at room temperature the kinetic energy of the molecule is very high. Kinetic energy of molecule is 20 kilocalorie per mole, and therefore molecule of ethane continuously changes between the two conformations. The third observation is the energy barrier between staggered and eclipse is 3 kilocalorie per mole. Now this is all about the conformation of ethane. Thank you.